Sherry's coming on too. Good morning. I'm actually a little early today because I'm not waiting on anyone to show up. So, which is usually the case. Good morning. Hey, Megan. And let me know if you have any requests on Facebook. I'll pop them up there. Good morning. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. Hold on. One more.
It's okay. Bless you. You should have been out.
All right, so go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Lift your shoulders up and let them roll back and down. Hands on your knees, elbows soft under your shoulders. Eyes are closed, you're gazing down. Yeah, Becky, your mic's on. And just start dropping in, connecting to your breath. Finding that equal inhalation, exhalation, in and out through the nose. And as you continue with your breathing, I'm going to read. In the same way that it is a good idea to drink when you feel the indication of thirst and therefore maintain your well-being long before dehydration is experienced, it is equally important to change the thought and release resistance at the first indication of negative emotion. For while it is certainly possible to withstand negative emotions for a long period of time, it is not the optimal experience for the cells of your physical body. So bringing into mind that intention, that positive word. Remembering we always practice ahimsa, non-violence, no pain or judgment in your practice. And then gather your hands together in front of your heart, bowing in, sealing your intention. And then interlace your fingers and stretch it away. Round your back and tuck your chin. And maybe just lift one shoulder and see how that feels as you stretch forward. And then lift the other shoulder. And then do that a couple times and just find that length in that stretch behind the shoulder blades. And then reach up high. Relax your shoulders down. And now just find that movement from side to side with the arms up high, and notice how it moves down into the ribs. And then reach up high, take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, stretch the arms down to the floor, keeping your spine long, make sure your ribs didn't pop. See how far you can lift the arms away without dropping the spine forward. Breathe between the shoulder blades, and then do that same thing. Just gonna drop one shoulder, and then drop the other shoulder. And notice where you feel that when you do that. Deepens the stretch on one side. And then come back to center, drop your arms, and reach them high. And then we're just gonna circle the wrists and just let the arms go down to the floor. And then reach them back high. And then take your right hand to your left knee and twist, look back over the left shoulder. And then see what happens if you move the neck around, lifting the chin, dropping the chin. And then reach back up high, and then twist to the other side. And see how that feels. Find that stretch first, and then see if it feels good to lift the chin or drop the chin, and notice where you're feeling it. And then reach both arms back up high. And then just move a little again, just side to side, and make a circle. Reverse your circle. And then reach up high, drop your hands, and make your way to hands and knees. Finding your tabletop position, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, your nose away, cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, breathe into the low back. And then exhale, arch back high, push the floor away. And then just move with your breath. Inhaling, sway back, and exhaling, cat. Keep cycling through your breath. We might move at different paces as you listen to your breath. Back over your right shoulder. And then look back over the left. And then do that again to each side. Maybe exaggerate it a little bit. And then come to center and press it back to child's pose. Remember, you can come here at any point during your practice. Shifting forward, hands and knees. And take your left leg straight back, toes on the mat, press through the heel. Find that calf, stretch it out. Maybe you want to lift the right knee. It'll deepen the stretch. It'll also engage your core. And lift the knees up, place it down, and lift the left leg. And circle the ankle. And then press through the heel, stay there, or reach that right arm forward, reach and pull both directions. Keep the belly lifted, keep the tailbone dropping so you're not swaying the back. Lift it and feel that space. Stay here or exhale, squeeze under the body, inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, reach. Just keep going using your breath, building some heat. We'll do 2 more. Stretch it out long. Put your hand down, let the foot cross over the right, over the shoulder towards your toes. Some of you might want to walk your hands to the right, and it might deepen that stretch in the left side. Don't need it, don't do it. And then walk your hands back to center, swing the leg off to the left. Left arm up and circle it out. Keep it high or start to drop it back. Maybe you get that. Fine, maybe you don't like it. Bring your hand down, keep your legs where they are, press your hips back, find that stretch. If you don't like it, bring it into child's pose. Otherwise, breathe into that left inner thigh. And then shift forward, bring the knee in, and send the right leg back. Toes on the mat, press through the heel. Find that stretch in your calf. Maybe you want to lift the knee a little bit, press back through that right heel. Maybe don't. And then place the knee down and lift the right leg. Go ahead, circle it out. And then press through the heel, stay there, or left arm forward, reach and pull, both directions. Keep breathing, keep that sway out of the back. And then exhale, squeeze, inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, reach. Keep going. 2 more. Reach it out. Put your hand down, let the foot cross over the left, look over the left shoulder towards your toes. Maybe you walk your hands to the left. And then walk it back to center, swing the leg to the right. Right arm up, circle it out. Keep it straight or start to let it go back. Find your stretch, whatever you like here, breathe into it. And then go ahead and bring that arm down and press your hips back toward that back foot. And breathe into your right inner thigh. Remember, child's pose is your option. And then shift forward, bring the knee in. Tuck your toes, press your hips back towards your heels, breathe into your feet for a moment. Behind the toes. And then just shift forward slightly. And some of you are going to stay here and just scoop the belly in. Push the floor away and dome the back. Some of you are going to lift your knees and just let your knees hover off the floor an inch or so. Say good morning, quadriceps. Nice, and then from wherever you are, find your first down dog. Pedal it out, walk it out, move it around. And then come to stillness, holding your down dog, scoop your belly in. And then lift both heels. And then drop both heels to the left side. Keep pressing through the right hand. You should feel a stretch up the right side. And then bring it up. And let your heels drop to the other side. Bring it back to center. Shift forward like you're going to do a push-up. Find your plank. We're all going to put our knees down right now. And then we're going to take our hips back to child's pose. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. Don't let the back sway when you go forward. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Nice. Stay here, and then hands and knees are down dog. Inhale, find your plank. Hold it. Scoop the belly in. So, if that felt like enough to you, you're going to drop the knees. If it feels okay, we're going to shift it back to down dog on the exhale. And then inhale to plank. So remember, you can do this from the knees. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. 2 more. The next time you come forward, hold it. And then lower all the way down to your belly. Keep your fingers in line with the tops of the shoulders and then roll up and find cobra. No weight on the hands yet. pelvis down. Elbows are bent. You're not in up dog yet. Exhale, lower down. Now move your hands back an inch, roll up, stay in cobra, maybe a little weight, maybe extend the arms, lift the thighs, and find upward facing dog. And then exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. And then walk your hands and feet towards each other, finding your way into ragdoll. So any movement that feels good, even though I like the warmth, I'm gonna have to get rid of the shirt. Hang in my face. Any movements that feel good, wake up your body, stretch it out. And just like we were doing before, see what happens when you move around, if you can find a stretch that you really need. Maybe shift, maybe your hands walk to one side, and then walk around to the other side. Maybe you like to bend one knee and then the other. See if you can really find a deeper stretch that feels good for your body. And then drop your arms, bend your knees, and squeeze your belly. We're rounding up to standing. Once you're at the top, reach the arms up and then interlace all but your index fingers. And if it feels okay, bring the feet closer together. Drop your tailbone, scoop your belly. You're gonna reach up through the arms, scoop the belly down, and then you're gonna stretch it to the left side. Keep squeezing the arms in towards the head, so your arms should start to get warmer. Go ahead, squeeze to come up. Reestablish, scoop that belly in again, stretch up and over to the right. Squeeze to come tall, and then drop your tailbone again, scoop it, reach up, only if it feels good. You're taking a little back bend, honor your body. Only as far as feels good. Now squeeze to come up tall. Now bend your knees, see if you can take your ribs down towards your thighs. Try to get the thighs parallel to the floor, but don't rest the belly on the thighs. Scoop that belly in, take the sway out of the back. Getting warm yet? I am. And then fold forward. Put some space between the feet. Stay here, or take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and let the arms pull away. And then drop your arms down, reach for your toes. On an inhale, push your shins away, find Ardha Uttanasana, long flat back. Make sure your belly's in, your tailbone's down, you're reaching through the crown of the head, pressing through the tailbone. So a lot of times what we do is we'll round the back here to go lower, and that's not what we want. We want that spot where we can keep the spine really long. And then exhale, soften. And then inhale, come all the way up to standing. Once you're at the top, reach the arms, stretch it out, drop the tailbone. Only if it feels good, add a little back. And then come up straight. And hands to up. Drop your arms, find your mountain, top of the mat. Surya Namaskara. On your next inhale, arms up. On an exhale, fold down towards your toes. On an inhale, let's push our shins away. Find that Ardha position. On an exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, take your left foot back, and then drop that knee all the way down. Sink into the left hip flexor, shine your heart open, make adjustments for your body. Hands can stay down, they can always come up to your thigh. And then wait for an exhale, hips back, toes lift, hands walk with you if the hamstring is tight. Keep it forward and fold if you need to stretch. And then shift it forward, bring both hands to your thigh, come all the way up, push that front knee away. Right hand's gonna stay on the leg, left arm alongside the ear, tip it over to the right. Maybe the right arm reaches down for a block or floor, or or something else. So you're trying to get that hand straight down alongside the hip. The more forward you go, the more it comes out of the side body. And then hands down. Take it back, hands and knees or down dog. Cat-cow or as your flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, hands and knees or down dog. On an inhale, left leg high. We'll go ahead and turn it to the side. Let it go as high as it wants to go. And then only if it feels good, bend the knee. See what happens if you point or flex the foot. See if it changes the stretch in the leg. And then when you're ready, step it all the way to the top. Go ahead, drop the back knee. Sink into the right hip flexor and breathe. Make adjustments for your body. And then wait for your exhale, hips back, toes lift, Ardha Hanuman. And then shift forward, both hands to your thigh, push the knee away. You're welcome to stay here or left arm on the thigh, right arm alongside the ear, stretch it over to the left side, stay here or left arm towards the floor or your block. And then go ahead, bring that hand down. Take it back, hands and knees are down dog, cat-cow or at your flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, hands and knees or down dog. On an inhale, right leg high. Go ahead and take it to the side. You gotta go as high as it wants to go. And then if it feels good, bend the knee. Check out the difference between point and flex and see what you like. And then step it all the way to the top. Left hand flat, right hand on the thigh. Turn and twist and look to the right. Maybe the right arm goes up. We did this the other day. Those of you that have more open hamstrings, you can work on straightening that front leg a little bit. So it becomes like a triangle. And then go ahead and bring your hand down. Step the back foot up a few inches. Come on up for high lunge. Anjaneyasana. Belly in, tailbone down. Stay with the breath. Keep it here or left arm forward, right arm back. Maybe the right hand drops and the left arm goes higher. Nice. Wait for your exhale, cartwheel it down. Step up with the left foot and back with the right. Right hand flat, left hand on the thigh, turn and twist, look to the left. Keep it low or reach it up and breathe. Stay where you are, only if it feels good. You can work on getting a little bit of length in that front leg. Maybe you hold it, maybe you just kind of straighten it and bend it on the exhale. And then we'll bring both hands down. Again, step the back foot up a few inches. Come on up, high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Find your pose and breathe. Belly in, tailbone down. Stay here or right arm forward, left arm back. Maybe the left hand drops and the right arm goes higher. And then wait for your exhale, hands to the floor. You can either step up to ragdoll or back to down dog. If you went to down dog, you can rest or add a vinyasa. inhale, find Ardha Uttanasana. On an exhale, fold. On an inhale, come all the way up. Stretch it out and up. Drop your tailbone only if it feels good. Add a little back bend. And then come up straight. And hands to heart. Drop your arms, find your mountain. Settle your breath. And then go ahead and line your ankles up directly under your hip bones. We'll do our chair sequence. Arms up, bend your knees, set your bottom back. Scoop your belly, drop your tailbone. Knees should be behind the toes, so toes should be in front of the knees when you look down. You're scooping your belly, you're dropping your tailbone, and you're breathing. And then press to come up. Drop your arms, touch your thighs, slide towards your toes. Inhale, find Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Once you're at the top, stretch it out. You can always add the back bend if it feels good. Come up straight and hands down. Drop your arms. And B position, you can go back to A if B doesn't work. So arms are up again, belly's in, tailbones down. And then you lift your heels and press through the big toes. Keeping the heels lifted, this time the back will stay straight like you're sliding it down a wall. Keep scooping the belly, dropping the tailbone, and breathe. Press into your feet to come up. Drop your heels, drop your arms, inhale up with the arms. Exhale, fold down or slide down towards your toes. Inhale, find Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Once you're at the top, stretch it out. Drop the tailbone if it feels good. Find your back bend. Come up straight before the hands come down. Drop your arms. C position. Feet stay the same width apart. Knees come together, arms up, and then you lift the heels. Go back to A or B if this isn't working. Sink as low as you can. If you can sit all the way on the heels, come back up 2 inches and hold. Push the knees, push into the heels, and breathe. Press into the toes and knees to come up. Drop your heels, drop your arms, shake it up. And find your mountain. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. You can stay right here or take it back and flow. If you don't like a rag doll, you can make it a squat. You can always make it a mountain if you want to stand up. Add your vinyasa or not. Went to down dog, make your way back to rag dog. On an inhale, push your shins away, find Ardha Uttanasana. On an exhale, fold. On an inhale, come all the way up. Once you're at the top, stretch it out, drop the tailbone only if it feels good, add a little back. And then come up straight and hands to your heart. Drop your arms and find your mountain. And then just step your foot back. We're going to face the camera, have a wide or wherever works good for you. Setting up for your squat. So toes are going to go out to 1 and 11 o'clock. You're going to bend your knees and set into your squat. Belly in, tailbone down. Keep tracking those knees open. Keep breathing. Hands can stay on the thighs or you can bring them up. Make sure you're not popping the ribs forward. Make sure you're still dropping the tailbone, lifting the belly. On an inhale, straighten the legs, drop the arms. On an exhale, bend your knees and find your squat. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, sink low. Keep moving with your own breath. Keep flowing. Let's do 2 more, and we'll meet in our squat. And then hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, come up, drop your arms, square your feet, fold forward, and touch the floor. Crown the head towards the floor. Your feet are getting close, or your head's getting close. Walk the feet closer until the head just barely skims the floor. And that's going to give you that leverage to scoop the belly in, press into the floor, work on a longer spine. So a lot of times we take the feet really wide, we get our head flat on the floor, and we're not creating that long spine that is eventually going to get us into a deeper position. And then we're just going to walk our hands back out to the front, turn your right toes out to the right corner of your mat, walk your hands to that side. So remember, knee issues, hips stay high, feels good, squat it down, you can pop the toes up. There are places you can go here if you need it. You can walk your hands out, work the head down, you can take a bind, right arm reaches around the thigh or shin, left hand goes behind. Stay with the breath. And then when you're ready, we're taking it up and over to the other side. Keep it high or sink it low, depending on what your body needs. Finding your perfect pose. So I think eventually if you get that foot further away, get that heel down, it's going to be more of a squat position and you'll be stabler. So take the foot further away.
This one?
No, the other one. So the heel can come down.
Like,
Yes. So the heel can come down and make it a squat, like your malasana. Yeah. 10 more minutes, everybody. Go ahead, bring it back to center. Yeah, okay. Walk the hands way out in front. Find your wide leg down dog. Just wiggle your shoulders. Stay here or take your right arm under, grab the calf or shin, pull and look under the left arm. And then switch sides, right arm forward, left arm under, pull, look under the right. And bring it back to the front just to settle everything down, kind of wiggle your shoulders, back to neutral. And then walk it in. Turn your toes back to the top of the mat. And you can either go ragdoll or down dog. You can add the rest or add your flow. Nice. You went to down dog. Make your way back up to ragdoll. On an inhale, find Ardha Uttanasana. On an exhale, fold. On an inhale, come all the way up. Once you're at the top, stretch it out, drop your tailbone. If it feels good, add a little back bend. And then come up straight and hands to your heart. Drop your arms, find your mountain, settle your breath. And then from your mountain, step the right foot back, setting up warrior one. Bend into the left knee. Keep the belly in, the tailbone down. Pull back on the left, forward on the right. Hands are always welcome to stay at the heart if they don't feel good, up. And then we're going to turn the palms away, bend your elbows like you're pressing the walls away. Find that little back bend. And then reach high. And then take the hands behind the back, interlace your fingers. Inhale, stretch it open, look up the wall. Stay there, or exhale, bow forward, humble warrior. And then squeeze your belly tight, press into both feet to stand up. Arms high, straighten the front leg, hands come around, touch the thigh, Keep going back on the left hip, forward on the right. Stay somewhere along the leg. If you easily reach the foot, separate the hands, bow forward. That comes easy. Turn your hands and walk them towards the back foot. As if you're gonna put your chin on your shin. That comes easy. You can keep the left arm back and reach the right arm forward. And if you moved your hands, walk them back up so the thumbs are below the knee. Push the shin away, squeeze the belly, hands to the waist to stand. Arms up. Right arm forward, left arm back. Scissor your inner thighs. And then arms up, hands down, step up with the right foot, shake it up, and step back with the left. Find your warrior one on this side. Honor your body. Remember, we're not letting the knee go past the ankle. Belly's in, tailbone's down. Arms are up or not, and you're breathing. Looks good. And then turn your palms away or not. Bend your elbows like you're pressing walls away. Look up. Now squeeze, come up tall, and take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, give them a stretch. Look up the wall. Stay there, or exhale, bow forward, humble warrior. And then squeeze your belly tight. Press into both feet to stand back up. Arms high, oops. Straighten the leg, hands come down, touch the thighs, slide towards your toes. Find what works on this side. It might be different. Honor your body. Either stay on the leg or reach for the floor. If you need more, turn your hands, walk them back. If you need more, keep that right hand back, reach the left arm forward. You moved your hands, bring them back up, thumbs below the knee, press the shin away. Squeeze your belly, hands to the waist to stand up. Arms high, left arm forward, right arm back. Scissor your inner thighs, press into both feet. If you're stable, you're looking right. Nice. Arms up. Bend into your knee, hands down. You can either step ragdoll or down dog. If you went down dog, add your vinyasa. Nice. If you went to down dog, make your way back up to ragdoll. On an inhale, press your shins away. On an exhale, on an inhale, come all the way up. Once you're at the top, stretch it out. Drop your tailbone if it feels good. Add your little back bend. And then come up straight. And hands down. Drop your arms. Shake it all out. And then move to the left foot for balance. So we're going to do some Padangusthasana prep. If you don't like it, you can do a tree instead. So left foot balance. And we're going to take the hands to the waist and bring the right leg up. Focus on the lift up through the crown of the head, toes up too, squeeze your belly, looks good. Now just take your right hand on the knee and just take the knee to the side. If you feel stable, look to the left. You can add that left arm straight out for balance. Eventually it'll stay at the waist. And then bring it back to center, squeeze. Don't lean back. If you're gonna extend and point, squeeze it a lot, breathe. And then lower it with control. And then shake and try the right foot. Stand up tall. Or left leg up, focus on the lift. And then we're gonna grab the knee and take it to the side. Add the arm if you need it. Turn the head if you need more. Keep breathing. Nice, bring it back in. Squeeze the belly, don't lean back. If you're gonna extend and point, squeeze it a lot. and then lower it down. And then switch out the hips, shake out the legs, and move back to the left foot. Stand up tall. And you can do the same thing. Right leg up, hold the knee, or right leg up, take your peace fingers, put it between the big toe, wrap it around the toe, thumb on the outside, stand up tall, maybe you start to extend the leg. Don't overextend the hamstring. Stay there or take it to the side. You can add the arm for balance, eventually it stays at the waist. Feels like too much, you're back here where we just were. If you went out, bring it in. If your leg is extended, you're going to try to keep the leg straight. You're going to point the toe, squeeze it a lot. Everyone extend and point, and then lower it with control. Give it a little shake, and try the other side. So left leg up. Remember, you can hold the knee, take it to the side again. You can also touch a wall if you need it. Otherwise, peace fingers between the toe, extension, and then open out. And breathe. Looks good. Bring it back to center. And then if you're holding the toe, you're going to try to keep it straight. Point, squeeze it a lot. And then lower it with control. Nice job. Switch out the hips. Shake out the legs. And find your mountain. Inhale high. Exhale, fold forward. We're all going to stay right here. Walk both hands to the right side of your right foot. Left hand grabs hold of the right ankle, bend the left knee. Find that stretch right here. Keep it there. The left arm can go up or not. You can also take a bind with that little right arm. Sorry, right arm. And maybe behind. Forgetting what I'm doing. So just a counter stretch. We just work that muscle at the back of the hip. And then go ahead and take it across to the other side. Right arm across, bend the right knee. Left hand can stay down or reach it up. If you like to bind, it can be left knuckles to sacrum or reach around to that right inner thigh. And then go ahead, drop it down. And then bend your knees enough so you can comfortably touch the floor with tented fingers. So not a lot of weight in the hands. And just keep your left foot down and reach your right leg up. So don't overextend the hamstring. Bend as much as you need to. If this doesn't work, you can always come up and do a warrior three. All right, and then we're just gonna exhale, tap the calf with the knee. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, you're bending that knee as you tap behind the calf. Inhale, up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, up, and then just put it down. And just hang forward, right up. And then go ahead, tend your fingers, bend your knees as much as you need to get that comfortable, and then lift the right leg. So you can hang out and hold, or we're gonna exhale, tap the calf. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, up. Using your breath, sneaky core work that we don't realize we're doing. Tap one more time, straighten it up, and drop the foot. Go ahead, heel toe your pinky toes out near the edges of your mat. Stay right here. You can do that side again, where you reach and bend, or find your Malasana squat. So it can be high for knees, can be low if that feels good. It should feel good after doing that stuff. If you went low, elbows back above the knees, push together to come up. Walk your feet in so they're hips width apart, and then find Ardha Uttanasana. And really scoop the belly in here. And then we're gonna fold. You're either going hands and knees or down dog. You're either gonna cat-cow or add your vinyasa, which will probably be your last one. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. And then any way you'd like to make your way onto your bottom, come onto your bottom and swing your legs round to the front. again, keep it or cross it. Hug the knee with the left, look to the right. Wait for your exhale, unwind, look around. And then bring it to center and switch. Keep it or cross it. Hug the knee with the right, look to the left. And then unwind all the way around, look to the other side. And then come back to center. Bend your knees, take hold behind your thighs, heart up, shoulders down, lean back as you feel the belly engage. Stay here or alternate lifting toes or bring both shins parallel. Stay there or add the arms. Stay there, you can add a little kick or straighten the legs. Make sure you don't round the back if the legs go straight. Keep breathing. And then hold the thighs, bring the feet down, and just rest. You can fold forward or not. And then stay where you are, or one more round like that one. So go ahead and sit up, heart up, shoulders down, lean back, find your boat, and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, drop the feet. Now we're just going to pick the bottom up, walk it to the heels, and come on to your back. Hug it in and rock it out. And then we're going to plant our feet, take our hands behind our head, and just support the neck. Lift the head and shoulders off the floor. And we're going to pulse up towards the ceiling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. And then release your head and take the legs straight up in the air. Take your hands alongside your body and then just turn your thumbs so the thumbs rest just to create support for the low back. So on an inhale, you're going to start to lower the legs without the back popping off. On the exhale, bring it back up. So it's inhale on the lower, exhale on the lift. They can go as close as heels get to the floor without touching. Maybe they're just going a foot and then pulling back up. Find what works for you and honor your body. Rest when you need to. If you have it in you, we're going to do 3 more. There's 1. There's 2. And 3. And then hug it in. Rock it out. All right, then we'll do 2 rounds of obliques. So we'll take our hands behind our head, lift your head and shoulder, take your right knee to, or your right elbow to your left knee, and straighten the other leg. And then switch. And then just move for 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and hold. And then move for 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and hold. And then move for 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and done. And breathe. So strong core is longevity. It's what helps us do a lot of our yoga poses. What we resist persists. Go ahead. You can do the same thing we just did. You know, your bicycles. Or if you want more of a challenge, legs are straight. Charlie's Angels. Interlace off at your index fingers. And then you're going to take your hands to the outside of the left leg and you're going to hover the right. And then you're going to move for 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and hold. For 3, 3, 2, 2, job. And our counter to our core work are our back bends. So, bridge and wheel, or bridge and bridge, or wheel and wheel. Your choice when you're ready. Hands alongside the body, or elbows can be bent. Inhale, tilt your pelvis, roll it up. Check out what's going on with your inner thighs. Make sure they didn't splay out, but you're keeping them parallel. Keep looking to the sky. Some of you are going to be able to interlace your fingers, physically walk the shoulders together, get the sternum closer to the chin. Some of you who are really comfortable here might be able to take your hands to the sacrum, get your elbows under your body, and then support your back, almost like a supported shoulder stand. Feels like too much, it is too much. And then wait for an exhale and slowly lower down. And then just windshield wipe your legs and rest with your knees and your feet together. And then second round, we're only doing 2, so it can be bridge or wheel. Wheel, same thing you just did, tip it up, maybe like that support, maybe you don't. If you're going for wheel, fingers under the shoulders, elbows to the sky. You lift your hips just like before, and then you press into your hands, maybe just get a little bit of a lift. Maybe you can press up and working on extending the arms. That comes easy. You can start walking your hands and feet towards each other, and make sure you're breathing. You're only holding as long as feels good for your body. And if you're still up, lower down with control. And then hug the knees in. Rock out the back. And then plant your feet. We're going to take the right thigh, wrap it on top of the left. Doesn't feel good, you can do your figure 4. We're going to hug the knees up. So, you guys know what we're doing here, right? We're just hugging it up. Maybe you slide out to the feet, flex the feet. Maybe you pull the shins parallel to the top of the mat. And then go ahead and relax. You're letting that back foot touch the floor. Pop your hips an inch to the, what are we doing? Right? And then maybe you take the bind, drop the knees to the left and look to the right. Keep that right shoulder on the floor. That's more important than how low your knees go. If you don't like this wrap, just forget it and do your regular twist. And then bring it back to center, unwind, level the sacrum back, and then left thigh on top. Hug the knees up and in. Keep it here, or reach out towards your feet. Pull the feet, shins parallel to the top of the mat. And then drop your feet down. That bottom foot touches so you can pop the hips an inch to the left. Maybe wrap the thighs. Drop the knees to the right and look to the left. And breathe. Bring it back up, unwrap the thighs, plant the feet, pick up your hips, give them a wiggle in the air, and then hug your knees to your chest. Stay here, or bottoms of the feet together. If it's not over till happy baby's done, go for it. And then move it around, whatever feels good. And if your feet are up, bring them in. If your knees are wide, pull them together. If it feels good, hug yourself up. And then wait for an exhale and stretch yourself out. Find Fine Shavasana, socks and sweaters, lights up the wall, whatever feels good for you. And once you're comfortably in Shavasana, just let the breath return to normal. You might hear the trash trucks. Receive the grace of your practice pouring through your body, bringing warmth and relaxation to the scalp, the forehead, the eyes, the nose, and the mouth are relaxed, the ears, cheeks, the jaw, chin. Make sure you're not clenching your jaw. The neck and shoulders. The arms, hands, and fingers. Chest, abdomen. The upper, middle, and lower back are relaxed. Hips, pelvis, buttocks, thighs, knees, calves, and shin, ankles, feet, and out the toes. The body is completely relaxed. This state of peace is your true nature. Take a few moments just to be. A teacher once told me that if I wanted lasting happiness, the only way to get it was step out of my cocoon. When I asked her how to bring happiness to others, she said, same instruction. Bring the awareness back to your breath. Deepen your breath. Let it fill your body. And wake up your body with small movements to fingers and toes, to hands and feet, to arms and legs, until you're ready for a big stretch from fingertips to toes. And if it feels good, hug your knees up one last time. Roll to your favorite side, the right side for relaxation, the left side for more energy. And in your own time, in your own way, when you're ready, make your way up to your comfortable seat, and we'll close our practice. Find your tall spine. Find your breath. Remember your peace. Share your light. Hands to the heart. Bow in. Give gratitude. And look for the joy. Namaste. Thank you all for sharing your practice and your presence. Thank you for being here. Have a great day. Stay safe and warm. All right. I hope everybody keeps power. All right. Bye, guys.